off the weekend with the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. Well, Grant, we've seen the NBA evolve quite a bit since your playing days. How do you think you'd be used in today's game versus when you played?
Well, B.A., with the spacing in today's game and my ability to slash to the rim, I think I would still be able to get to the basket, dominate in the mid-range, but I'd be shooting way more threes, and I would see more minutes playing as a small ball power forward as well.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've got Rudy Gobert, Marcus Smart out there with Paul George, and it's Daniels in at the 2 spot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Down low, here's Bol, and the powerful one-handed slam.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Smart outside. Pass to George. Gobert with a screen on Reddish. George passes to Gobert. Back to George. Here's Daniels. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Bamba. Now here's Young, taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Boy, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
And you know what, Trae Young? He almost embraces being the villain to other teams' fan bases. It's like he feeds off the fans heckling him on the road.
Here's George. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Really strong right there. George able to take the contact and muscle it up and in.
Young against Smart to the inside. Kept alive. The 76ers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. George for 3. Sinks it from distance. George has got 5 now.
PG's really refined his three-point shooting. He's an absolute laser now from distance, and that's a big part of his offense.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up. And Grant, as you said with Young, he's been the villain in the playoffs more than a few times.
Yeah, B.A., players who can embrace that are good for the NBA. Trae Young has fun being a thorn as a visiting player, and he always backs it up with his play.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. George against Reddish. Shakes him. And George with the layup. He has 7.
George really efficient close to the hoop. Makes the most of just about every chance down low.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
Out to the right wing. Here's Wallace. That three's off the mark. The Hawks trailing. Outside Young. Pass to Bamba. Beyond the arc. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
It's George on the wing. The 3 is up. That one doesn't drop. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And we think back to 2015, Grant. Klay Thompson with the best quarter in league history.
Oh, B.A. 37 points from him in 1 quarter, setting an NBA record. Klay 13 for 13 from the field and 9 for 9 from deep, taking only 4 dribbles the entire time. Only Klay Thompson, guys.
And a foul called on the way up, so he'll take 2 from the free throw line. First free throw is good. No good on the second free throw.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Bol. And he lays it up and in.
And he's going to work early on offensive glass. He's so amped up.
How about early attack mode? I love the approach he's coming to this game with. Really strong.
Here's Daniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's your 7th. Covered by Bamba. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Pass to Bowl. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
You want to take away the shooting of Young, but in the pick and roll, Trey can dish it effectively.
Here's Daniels. The 3 is up. Here's your 7. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
And there's a pick. To the paint. Here's Bold. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting... Everybody involved on the offensive end.
Hernan Gomez is checked in for your 7. Smart with the ball, and it's Young picking him up. Young against Smart. To the middle. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Inside, Hernan Gomez. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Throws it up high. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Pass to Reddish. Back to Young. And rejected. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Hawks ahead, up 3. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Here's Konchar. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Trae Young out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Mo Bamba. Then there's Cam Reddish. And it's Bol in at the 4. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Young against George. Young, the pass to Bamba. Oh, Gobert with a steal. Here's Wallace. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul them, make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Well, Clark, it's getting harder to find players' true positions. We've got bigs who bring the ball up the court. We got guards who defend at the post.
Yeah, it's a very different kind of a game. Actually, we hear this phrase positionless basketball all the time, BA, but the skill level of players is so vast now. I mean, everybody handles the ball, wings and bigs, and you mix and match skills across the court and at every position. So a lot of diversity in the skill set of players in today's game.
Pass to Daniels. Launches it. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Down low. Oh, no good.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Here's Daniels. Pass to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. The baseline J. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Atlanta again missing. The Sixers leading. Pass to Daniels. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Konchar can't hit.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Young with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Here's Bol. That's it. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got his 6th assist of the night.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Here's Daniels. No good with the triple.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million. Guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. Pass to George. Here's Wallace. Three-pointer. And they'll get another chance. Daniels misses.
He hasn't hit a single shot yet, but somehow as a team, they're getting it done.
Young, the pass to Bamba. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Smart with the ball, and it's Young picking him up. Thompson against George. Pass to Wallace. Just 5 to shoot. Off target from 3-point range.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
George outside. Here's Wallace. Baseline try. That one drops for him. He's got 5. Here's Young. And there's 1:45 left in the first half of this game. To the middle. And that one's good. Pull. And the Hawks lead by 3.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Pass to Wallace. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. And that'll be Philadelphia's ball as it goes out of bounds. Sixers able to keep the possession. Time called here. The 76ers decide to talk it over. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Six on the shot clock. Here's your 7. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. For Atlanta, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Clarkson against Smart. There's a screen by Cauley-Stein. Pass to Robinson. Here's the 3. Sinks the tray. Robinson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
It's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
George outside. Back to Smart. Clock at 6. Here's Wallace. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Here's Clarkson. No good. Smart with the defensive effort. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Wallace. Cauley-Stein with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Porter. Here's Wiseman. It's hauled in by the Sixers. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Hawks ahead, up by 4. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Doc, as this team continues to develop, what's going to be most critical to really taking your play to the next level?
Continuity offensively, and then being on the same page defensively. We have so much left. If we can get on the same page defensively, we can be really good.
The more reps, the better. Thanks, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Welcome to halftime. Glad you could join us. It's been a clash of the Titans at the center spot so far.
They've been assertive at the offensive end, willing and able to shoulder the scoring for their teams.
Yeah, they put on a show for us, Jack. You know, it's something we kind of expected, but 2 great competitors are really going at it.
And focusing back in on the Hawks, they're in a tight one.
And this is just beautiful basketball, poetry in motion. I mean, I think if they stay efficient, Ernie, in the second half, they'll pull away.
And now you have me wondering about poetry. Do you think Walt Whitman had a jump shot?
Maya Angelou did.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Sixers trailing. And the 76ers looking at who they've got. We've got Paul George, Marcus Smart out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Daniels in a shooting guard. Wallace misses. And for the Hawks, their shooting has been good. Around 52% from the field. Smart against Clarkson. Wiseman, a screen on George. Order the pass to Wiseman. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And the Hawks lead by 6.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Porter. Ooh, good finish at the rack on the slick feed. And it's an 8-point Atlanta lead.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Smart for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Smart's got 5 now.
You know, after averaging just 1 assist per game as a rookie, George has really upgraded his passing game.
Wiseman, a screen on Smart to the inside. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
The 76ers shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Smart outside. Over to the wing. There's the triple. And they get it back. Gobert, no good.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Clarkson passes to Wiseman. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
Excellent recognition on the pick and roll. Clarkson lays it off to his teammate for the score.
Wallace's shot is good. He has 7.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
Clarkson against Smart. Got a piece of it. Clarkson passes to Porter. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket. And Philadelphia calls time here. And in international soccer, we see the worst teams relegated to a lower tier. Clark, do you think the NBA needs more consequences for losing?
You know, I don't think there are more needed, Brian, when you consider the fact that flattening the lottery odds was a step in the right direction recently. And then you think about the play-in tournament as well. I think that, too, adds a level of disincentive for losing. So right now, I think the NBA is in a pretty good place in terms of dissuading teams from losing.
Hernangomez on the wing. Smart for 3. Buries it from 3. Smart has got 8.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
And here's Clarkson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. To the paint. Here's Cauley Stein. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. The 76ers making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. Good on the second one. Here's Smart. Give him 8. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. It's stolen by Clarkson. To the middle. Here's Cauley Stein. And the jam by Cauley Stein.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got. And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. Clarkson against Smart. Pass to Daniels. Back to Hernangomez. Here's Daniels. Shot clock at 5. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Hernangomez, no good.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Clarkson against Smart. Robinson with it. 4-3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Here's Smart. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hawks.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
Yurtsevens checked in for Philadelphia. Paul George comes in for Conchon. 1:02 left to play in the third quarter. Screen by Wiseman. Clarkson passes to Wiseman. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
Marcus Smart, his second, third team foul. At the line for your Hawks, James Wiseman. At the line for
What's up?
And that one misses.
Their lead could be even bigger right now, but their efficiency from the line has dropped off a little.
Pass to Smart. Back to George. From behind the arc. They get it back. You're at 7. Nice D from Cauley-Stein. For Atlanta, they've gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control. Inside. Porter finds Wiseman. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
The 76ers making a switch here. The drive by Porter. The layup misses.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Now George. 7 points in the game. No good there. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks going into the break up 12. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Duncan Robinson is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Michael Porter. Then it's Wiseman. And it's Cauley-Stein in at center. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Robinson against George. 5 to shoot. Down low. And out of bounds. The Hawks will have it. Gobert's checked in for the Sixers. And the Hawks shooting about 60% for the game. Clarkson outside and stolen by Gobert. Here's George. And the jam by George.
Yeah, you know, George really enjoys being in the air. I mean, this guy has great body control and bounce, and his slams at times can be absolutely sick.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Smart's checked in for George.
76ers substitution. Marcus Smart.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Cauley-Stein with a screen on Smart. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Clarkson, defended by Smart. Good look from Wiseman. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Clarkson. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. To the inside. Here's Cauley-Stein. And he banks in the layup.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And so it looks like the Sixers will retain possession here. And the 76ers making a change here. Hernan Gomez is checked in. Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
I mean, Jordan Clarkson is huge in the Philippines. His family with roots there, traveling out to Manila with NBA cares, drawing huge crowds.
All right, we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Mo Bamba.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Oh, he's a crowd favorite. This building is never more alive than when he's at his best. And he was beyond at his best tonight. He had this place going crazy. And Clarkson in 2018 suited up for the Philippines national team.
NBA Clarkson's NBA games are a must-watch in the Philippines. Kids watching Clarkson's games in the morning before heading to school. They say, forget the cartoons, we want to watch hoops.
Smart against Young. Here's Daniels. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. Atlanta's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Reddish. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Young against Smart. Here's Daniels. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Can't be thrown any better. That bounce pass hit him right in stride.
Young against Smart. Here's Bowl. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Paul George, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And we've heard the cautionary tales in the past. Does it seem like players today are getting better financial advice, in your opinion, Grant, to make their money last?
Yeah, B.A., I think they're getting better financial advice, but I also think that the times that we're in, I think there's more awareness. Players understand the pitfalls or potential setbacks. The social media, digital age, all the information's there. So players today, yes, they're making more money, and I actually think they're doing a better job of protecting and saving their money, too.
Down low. Here's Bamba, and it's Bamba finishing strong.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
George outside. Jacks up a 3. Rebound Atlanta. Bamba's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Reddish. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Reddish has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Daniels misses. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Outside Young. Smart with the defensive effort. Philadelphia has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Inside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense
for the Hawks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And their efforts tonight pushed them to 41 wins on the year so far.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
They really do. I mean, there's one more game to play in this season series, and barring any major changes to their team, I have to believe the sweep will be in order.
It's rebounded by George. Smart with the ball. Now Thompson defending. Smart passes to George. The 3. The rebound by Bamba. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Thompson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Here's Daniels, defended by Thompson. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Back to Gobert. Here's Daniels. It's off. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game. Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark.
Sober, bouncing, Snoop and Missy Elliott.